RHOK!
Hey everybody, Loud and Dave here. Some of the subs and such have requested that we do some more unboxing and some how-to type videos, so I wanted to do another one for you. What I have here are a new pair of motorcycle boots my wife got me for Christmas. They are the Sidi Crossfire SRS 2, or Crossfire 2 SRS. Like I said, my wife got them for Christmas. I wasn't really expecting it. I put them down on the Christmas list sort of as a joke, and lo and behold, there they were Christmas morning, so I was pretty excited. It's pretty awesome over. So let's open the box and see what we got. Okay, first thing you got when you open the box up is like an information packet. Let's see what's in it. We have some decals. Check them out. Pretty cool. They'll be nice stuck to my bike, toolbox, window of your truck, car, whatever. Thing about certified motorcycle boots probably just tells you about the safety certifications. Cleaning instructions, that's kind of important. Take care of your boots. The more you take care of them, the longer they'll last. Especially with a pricey pair of boots like this. You're gonna want them to last a long time. Got a thing about their technical socks. They have like low top, like running socks, motocross boot socks. It's pretty cool. And then we have a brochure. It tells you about the boot, tells you different features about it, and explains the replaceable sole system. Let me come around here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if you look here, there are 3 different soles you can get. The boots come with this regular kind of walking sole, which I'll show you here in a second. General use motorcycle sole. It's decent. It has good traction. They have the Enduro sole, which is more like a hiking boot. Then they have these Supermoto soles, which are kind of a harder plastic, and the idea is that you can put your foot down, drag your foot, and the boot will actually slide instead of catching and ripping you off the bike. The difference between yellow and the red is the hardness of the plastic, so it determines how easily they slide. Sidi doesn't actually say which one is harder or softer. I don't know why they don't say that. They claim it's because, well, you know, it's a real personal thing and you have to determine what sole works best for which track on which day. I think it's because they want you to buy 2 sets of soles. So let's take a look at the boots. Boots come with a nice little hang tag. Tells you about, you know, like all shoes do. Let me close this up and I'll actually show you the sole that they have. So, again, this is that sole. You can see it has a 1/4 turn fasteners on the bottom. You can kind of see the profile of it. It's a nice, kind of, actually somewhat soft rubber. All you do is you just undo all these 1/4 turn fasteners and the whole sole comes right off the boot. You can see kind of what the sole that comes off is. And then you just swap them, either a replacement sole, the same type, or, you know, one of the other options that they have. Now let's talk a little bit about the boot. One thing that's really cool about these boots is everything, literally everything on the boot's replaceable. You break a buckle, you break a strap, you can buy them. Fairly inexpensive too. It does take a while to get the parts sometimes because these are Italian boots. There is only one main importer. There are several distributors, but there's only one main importer, so if they don't have it, then you're getting it from Italy. So that's something to think about, but generally things aren't going to break. If you do break a buckle or something, maybe order 2 or 3 of them. So, they have the strap system's the normal like you get on, you know, ski boots and stuff. It's like a ratcheting strap with the little teeth. Except what I like about this is that instead of having to like fight it against the teeth to come out, you just, when you need to adjust it, you just pop it up and then it slides completely freely. And then when you get to where you want it, you just snap it back down. It's locked in place. It's not going anywhere. Another cool thing I like about these buckles is, see how it has this metal piece here with a little T-bar? The inside of the buckle is sloped, so if you only reach it to here, when you pull it over like that, it'll actually pull the buckle down into the center of the latch, and then it just snaps down, and it's rock solid. Another cool thing about this boot is the double hinge system. It's hinged down here, and then it's hinged on the upper part of the boot. You can see it a little better on this side. This is separately hinged from this. Gives you a little more range of motion, a little more flexibility. Now when you get the boots, it's going to be rock solid, so it takes a little bit to break them in. I've seen claims of these boots being the most comfortable boots ever, require no break-in. That hasn't been the case with me. They required a decent amount of break-in. Well, not too bad. I stuck my foot down and kind of pulled and stretched on the boot for about 10 minutes, and then I wore them around the house for about an hour, and I've worn them riding on the bike for maybe an hour total. So that's why this isn't like a completely true unboxing. It's, you know, I clean them up, put them back in the box, because I wanted, like I said, I wanted to do a good unboxing for you guys. So, a little more about the boot. Like I said, everything is replaceable. You mess up this front panel, it's replaceable. Mess up the side panel, it's replaceable. There's an armor plate on the inside of your arch, that's replaceable. Ankle protection on both sides, they're both replaceable. This one comes up a little higher, and that way it protects against the frame of the bike from wearing through the boot. This armor here is actually a little softer, so I believe the purpose of that is so it grips the bike. If you're squeezing, it grips the bike a little more. The inside of the boot is, I believe this top part is synthetic leather. It feels like synthetic leather, but this bottom part's actual real leather. It has a double closure. It velcros at the top like most motorcycle boots, but then it also velcros here kind of in the middle. It's got the regular kind of insert here that seals the boot up, keep rocks and stuff from going down into the boot. It's actually really nice. Another thing I really like about this boot is it's a narrower profile on the outside of the boot than most motorcycle boots, and that's due partly to the way they design the boot. So it's not as big and bulky on your foot. The inside of the boot is really cool. It's molded to the kind of the shape of a foot. It's not just like the shape, but like, okay, so you know with your ankle, by your Achilles tendon, how your foot kind of comes in like that? Well, the padding on the boot actually comes in like that, so it kind of locks your heel down in place so your feet aren't moving around inside the boot. That's important. I can't stress enough the advantages to buying quality footwear. You don't have to spend $600. With tax, these boots do come out to a roughly $600. You don't have to spend that much to get a good boot. I believe they make this exact same boot without the replaceable sole for about $300. So, you know, that's something you should definitely consider. Plus, if you can afford a Supermoto or dirt bike, some toys, modifying it and everything, you can save up a little bit more and buy good safety gear. And that doesn't just go for your boots. Buy a good helmet, buy all your padding. I generally am an all the gear all the time kind of guy. Sometimes I don't 100% stick to that. You might have seen me wearing Vans in that video with AK-47 where we're out that freestyle jumping spot. You know, not the smartest choice, but I do it sometimes. I wear a size 10. These are a size 44 Euro, which is a size 10 US, so they're pretty true to size. Like I said, they were very stiff when I first got them. I stuck my foot, what I did is I made a fist and I kind of jammed it down into the boot. I unbuckled everything and I grabbed here and I just pulled and stretched and kind of wrenched my fist around there. Now you might not have to do that. I have wide feet, like the center of my feet by the arch, my feet are really wide and I have problems with all kinds of footwear when I first get it, squeezing my foot, making my foot hurt. So it was the same thing I ran into with these boots. I would not blame the boots at all. I would blame my funky shaped feet. So yeah, that's about this on these. If you have the money to spend, I highly recommend them, especially if you're, you know, Supermoto rider and you want to start getting crazy, dragging your foot. Having a replaceable sole is a huge asset when you wear it out. Plus having a sole that's designed to slide, you know, for obvious reasons, that's great. So yeah, that's about it. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors, motocrossgiant.com, which is where my wife got these boots for me. And RHOK, of course, the RHOK Moto crew, the jeans and helmets. You know, check us out on Facebook, RHOK Moto crew. Check me out on Facebook. Go on Facebook, Loud and Dave. One word is Loud and Dave. If you're watching this on YouTube, yeah, I would really, really appreciate if you subscribe to me. And again, check me out on Facebook. If you don't want to subscribe, that's cool too, but you know, consider it. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys.